All right, guys. So I thought we'd do just a quick video talking a little bit about some of the different helmets that I've been using throughout the year. This year, and by far my favorite helmet is BRP's Oxygen helmet. I know this helmet overall, I was never really a fan of how it looked, but it's actually probably one of the best helmets, if not the best closed face helmet I've ever owned. It works extremely well, and it's great for basically ultra cold weather riding conditions. And what I really love about it is just the ability to add communicators. You can see it's got these earpieces inside that your speakers actually go into, and I love listening to music or talking on our communicators when we're out riding. So I've really enjoyed this helmet. I had Gary from Mudbrats, who's done an awesome job with the wrap on this particular helmet. It totally changed the look of it. It looks incredible now, so I've been really happy with that. Couple other features. I love the drop down visor, so I use this. So right now I've got the amber visor in there, but I've also got a smoke visor as well, so you can get a couple of different colors. The best thing about this helmet that I've noticed in comparison to some of the other closed face helmets that I've used with visors, if you're looking at like a G-Max or something like that, is this entire, what they call kind of like a garage where the visor sort of sits up inside, is all heated. So in the morning when it's super cold, if you drop it down, you're going to notice that it's going to have a little bit of condensation on it. So what you do is you pop it back up into the garage, you turn the switch up to its highest setting, and it will actually heat that entire thing, and within a few minutes you can drop it back down and it's totally clear. So it's fantastic. I think the one downfall with the Oxygen helmet is ventilation overall. If you look at the bottom of the helmet, there's actually only two, if you can see right there, there's one vent opening on this side and one vent opening on this side. And all it does is it just puts a little bit of air through the front of the helmet. So it doesn't really do all that much, but if there was one sort of improvement they could make, I would love to see some more ventilation through these helmets to be able to make them not as hot as they actually are today. It's a really warm helmet. But overall, again, like I said, it's been the best we've had so far. Really slick working helmet. It probably has the best field of vision of any helmet that's out there on the market today. So we've really come to like these Oxygen helmets. I know there's been some stuff online about guys who haven't had the most luck with them, seem to be fogging up in some scenarios, and a lot of the first releases of this helmet had issues with the actual visor. Jesse and I did have issues with ours, and we did get them replaced under warranty. And since then, we haven't had a single issue, and we've probably got 15,000 K on these helmets. So I think once they figured out the issue with the visors, they've done a great job for us, and they've been really fantastic helmets. I like the neck curtain on the bottom. Most of them come with that nowadays, as well as the quick clip for the chin. So again, for kind of most of my riding is done in that helmet. It's a great cold weather helmet, and I think they've done a really awesome job with it overall. What else? That's probably it on the Oxygen. So let me move over to this, which is, the open face style helmets. A lot of guys are using the MX helmets with goggles. This is my particular setup for this year that I've been running quite a bit. And I use this more so, when I just kind of want to run with that goggle style setup versus a closed face helmet. As you can see, I've also got this one wired up for my Cardos. This is a 509 Altitude. I think I got it on a closeout last year. It was like $200. Overall, I think it's okay. I like the fact that it comes with a GoPro clip on top, which I think is pretty cool. pretty handy, obviously, for doing some recording for the channel. This is a cold helmet. I don't know why, but for some reason, I mean, I've tried 4 different goggle setups with this helmet, and I just find that it lets a lot of cold air in. So there's a ton of ventilation. I would say this one is actually over ventilated. You can see all the different spots for air that flow into the helmet, even on the front. There's a ton of airflow that goes in through this helmet. So for me, for super cold weather days, I find it a little too chilly for my liking. But I love the look of it. I think it's a slick looking helmet. It's really not that expensive. They've done a really nice job overall with this one. I love the adjustable peak as well. You can loosen these off and then adjust the peak up and down, which is a really nice feature. And then obviously you've got kind of the cover that goes over top of your nose with a pretty decent seal for the 509 goggles. I run various goggle setups. I have 509s, I have Oakleys that I've been running with this, no problem. It's been a pretty good helmet. So my favorite open face helmet, honestly, is this helmet here. Not a lot of guys really even know about Scorpion helmets. These are my favorite MX style helmets, and I've been running this one for years. I love the color. It's kind of wacky, kind of crazy, but it looks cool. I don't know, for some reason, I just feel like this is a much more comfortable helmet. It doesn't have the same kind of airflow that the 509s have. It's got a little bit more closed off airflow. It's got a much stiffer and kind of heavier duty nose piece in here, which I think is great. And it's also got fully removable. The entire sort of inside of the helmet is actually removable and can be washed. So I love that feature. And overall, I mean, this is a really slick looking helmet, and they've done an awesome job. I had heard, I don't know if it's actually true, but I had heard that Scorpion actually built Skidoo's open face style MX helmets. And like I said, I got this helmet probably, I think it's probably about 5-6 years old now, and this has definitely by far been the best MX style helmet that I've had. You get a really good seal with basically any style goggles that I'm wearing. The only thing I did add to this one, oh actually I didn't, but I'm going to add, is it doesn't have a quick clip for the chin, for your chin strap. So I'm going to add that this year. I usually sew them on. Actually, sorry, it was this one that I did. So the 509 never came with a clip-on chin strap, so I just had that. My neighbor actually sewed that one on for me, so I'm going to do the same thing with the Scorpion. So if you guys haven't checked them out, check out Scorpion helmets. They make really wicked helmets, super lightweight, really good construction. They've got lots of different colors and color options, and certainly has been my favorite MX helmet to date. So regardless, I think of kind of what you're looking for, I like to have a combination of both. I mean, I like the look, obviously, of goggles with an open face kind of setup, but what's more practical, more functional is definitely, closed face oxygen with, the cold temps that we get here. It's definitely kind of the better of the three for sure for that kind of riding. But for any of the warmer days, I definitely like the open face setups as well. So if you guys have any questions on any of the helmets, definitely let me know. Happy to help.
If you liked that video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the Sled Addicts YouTube channel, where we release content on everything snowmobiles. Also, hit that bell icon so you can be updated every time we release new videos.